your baby. You thought this love child was going to have spiritual gifts. Oh, wait a minute. So you ran from some romance. Now you in your feelings, and you secluded in your feelings. You got a love message that got you ashamed, or you ashamed. Okay, wait. You secluded, ashamed. You got a love message about a love child. You thought it was going to have spiritual gifts, but it wasn't your baby. So when I was pregnant, you thought I was pregnant with your baby? Be for real. If I was pregnant with your baby, it would not have lasted 2 weeks. Not even 14 days would that have lasted. I would have pushed myself down the steps. I may have even been as desperate as to shoot myself in the stomach. For you to think that I would have carried around a demon child and then raised a demon child, I would sit in front of God and ask him to forgive me for killing a demon before I had a baby by you. You ashamed because when you got this text message that I was pregnant, you thought the child was going to have spiritual gifts, or you thought that that was going to be your way in to get my spiritual gifts, and you found out it wasn't your baby. Now you... Hold on, y'all. Something, I don't know how it goes. If you want to be my lover. I don't know how it goes. Okay, so now we're resuming. So because of all of this, because you found out that it wasn't your baby, that's why you wanted to close the cycle on me ever being able to be happily single, doing you, dating, stress-free, setting goals, or career focused. That's why you tried to close the cycle of me ever being single, happily single. Because I wouldn't get in a karmic tie with you. But baby, this divine feminine was your lesson. It was your karmic lesson. I was your karmic lesson. I am the reason why you are going through karma. Because this toxic lifestyle that you were living, the divine is not happy with it. It is not happy with this because you're supposed to be a divine masculine. You're not supposed to be doing this toxic lifestyle. They are not happy with you, sir. They are not happy with you. Now it's just a distant memory that you would ever be married to your twin flame. You know, the one you left hanging. You know, the one you had a love-hate connection for. The one that you were always bumping heads with. Or you was bumping heads with me because your crazy ex obsessed won't let you go. We were bumping heads because of your psycho crazy ex that was getting readings because they wanted you to reject me. Now you under pressure. Now you under pressure. Because you popping the question to this karmic is why you have bad credit and debt. You realize that it's too late to be shady? Because I already said goodbye to that ass. Or you about to say goodbye because you going to a police station because everything is being illuminated about what you and this Jezebel did to this queen bee. You know, y'all side hustle that y'all had. You know, that group that you got together to send out spam calls and texts. Yeah, they finding out about it. And you wanted me to mirror you so that I would be the one that died? Baby, please. Baby, please. So with how this is going, I might just clarify these cards with these cards and just do a whole separate reading with my favorite deck. You going round and round with your cycles, your triggers, and your lessons. Your true colors is showing. Everybody's seeing your true colors. This love message is why you going through cycles, feeling like shit. Yep, going through cycles with this Jezebel. Got you feeling like shit. Getting readings. So you getting readings. Or this thug, the girl, maybe the Jezebel was the thug. Getting readings on a love child. A Jezebel love child. Getting readings on a Jezebel love child. So this Jezebel got a reading and found out that we were supposed to have a love child. Now somebody trying to cope. Or you got a reading that I wasn't a Jezebel and we were supposed to have a love child. Now you want to cope because you chose reckless love. Yeah, that's what happened. Yep. You was a jackass to this divine feminine. Now you want to be fucked up over me? Baby, please don't tell me nothing else. What's mountains, Holy Spirit? What's mountains? What's mountains, Holy Spirit? Side hustle wanted to come out. So because you traveled up north, you're going through a firestorm. Now you want to be talking about some, I love you, will you marry me? I was just faking busy. I was just going round and round with different cycles and different lessons. But I done had an ego death. You done had a spiritual awakening. You was going round and round. I love you. I was just faking busy. I was going round and round. You was going round and round. Oh, you was going, maybe you was going round and round with somebody that was spiritual. Or you thought that we would be able to go round and round. And you trying to keep it a secret that you fucked up over me. That you tracking me. And that your true colors, this is how I seen it. And that your true colors is reckless. So it says it's too late. Okay, so let me go back. You trying to keep it a secret about your true colors? Your secret reckless love sex that you popped the question to? Now you want to cope, but it's too late. And it says goodbye. This gave me too late to apologize. It's too late. Because you about to be going to some police station. You should have moved on. You should have let go. You should have loved you. You should have worked on being free from your childhood traumas. That's why you having legal issues. Maybe a Jezebel made secret accounts. Or you made secret accounts trying to paint me as a Jezebel because you didn't want me to be happily single. You didn't want me to be able to be kicked up on the feet with my feet in the air like this on the beach. Yup, that was your side hustle. These spams, these calls, these texts. Yup. Or you was trying to block my social media because that phone in this card looked like this phone in this card. So you was trying to block my social media. You wanted it to die. You wanted people to reject this divine feminine. You only wanted me to get shady love messages. That's the love spell you did. with this workplace affair. And you taking this action against me, trying to close out cycles for me, got you feeling ashamed. Now you want to be secluded. You want to separate, reflect, and do soul searching. Because you see that I'm not happy. And that I'm married to the truth. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. I know you was a fake divine masculine. And you shocked. You shocked that because you ghosted me, you getting bad news? Now you feeling like shit. Looking at our memories. Getting readings on me. Meanwhile, you still bumping heads with this bitch that you done had a love child with. And you feel like I done left you with no closure. You ain't had no contact with me and I left your ass on red. But don't forget, the only reason you was sweet talking me was because you wanted to backstab me. And you was going to use romance to serve some type of karmic lesson. You loved and hated my spiritual gifts at the same time. That's why you wanted no strings. Because you had sex addictions. Ooh, y'all. So sex addictions is flipped in the reverse, right? And the next card is fed up. Now you want to be fed up with this sex addiction. You don't want to do that no more. You in some type of massive regret. How you ran from the person you was supposed to have a family with.
Blanket.
Now you haven't, hold on. Now you in debt and you under pressure. Because you turned your back. What did I say in that other message? You prayed for me because you turned your back on your wish. Now you want to be missing me. Now you want to be missing me. You thought if you was being phony and you could trick me in some type of illusions and into some type of fairy tale that I would marry. I would mirror your toxic lifestyle, or mirror the toxic lifestyle of your crazy psycho ex, your karmic. Or you thought if you could get me in some type of illusion. Oh, you want a blanket? That's what you said?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said you didn't like it. It's a blanket on top of the ottoman up against the window. So you thought that if you could cause some type of illusion that I had a toxic lifestyle.
Where?
Up against the window, the ottoman. The ottoman is not over there. You thought that if you could cause some type of illusions, put me in some type of fairy tale, and make me agree to a toxic lifestyle, that your psycho crazy ex would be able to mirror me? It's giving copycat. It's giving destiny swaps. Because your psycho crazy ex mirroring because you have feelings. Because you liked karmics. Because you like karmics. Or this karmic tie have feelings for me. We just gonna leave that there. You want the cycle to close on top of some type of feelings? Because now you got legal matters for this no strings relationship you committed to, getting readings, secret accounts. Oh, you thought you left no strings. It's giving me you didn't think you left no evidence when you was getting readings and making these fake accounts. Round and round. Karmic ties. Fucked up over you. Lord, today. What celebrity? So, Whoever you had reckless sex love with, or you could, you can't have reckless sex with a celebrity. So I must be the celebrity. You can't have reckless sex with me, sir. You tried to keep your true colors a secret. Now you fucked up over me, GPS tracking me, going through a downward spiral. You thug you, because you decided to be love-hate towards me, and I closed out the cycle on that ass, and now you ashamed because of some workplace affair that you have feelings for, because you want to be living in the moment. Now you don't want me. Oh, you thought you was gonna be happily single, but now y'all bumping heads with this sex addiction. Now you getting readings, looking at memories, and feeling like shit. You getting shocking news about some secret accounts. Now you trying to block them. Or now you trying to block these karmic ties, this psycho crazy ex. You about to mirror them and be in the police station too? Okay, so you getting shocking news about some secret attacks. You getting shocking news about some secret accounts. Now you trying to block this person you got a karmic tie with, this crazy psycho ex. You about to mirror her and go to the police station, sir. It's too late. I'm sorry. You should have been said goodbye to coping. Or coped. You should have said goodbye and coped with your spiritual gifts. Now you going through karmic lessons. Your karmic lesson. Yeah, you going through karmic lessons. You chose a toxic lifestyle over romance. You chose to be a trickster, a phony, and cause illusions in some type of fairy tale. And now you want to not be happy? Now you want to seclude yourself and be fed up? You backstab this person you sweet. Yo, twin flame, I cannot. You left me hanging and ghosted a love child? And that was bad news. So you left me hanging and you ghosted me for a love child, and then you got bad news that it wasn't your baby? I'm weak. Now you don't want to be a jackass no more? But you turning your back is causing a funeral because you rejected? Now you want to turn your back. Dead, bury, and reject this Jezebel, this side hustle, going through this round and round. Now you want to be a divine masculine and get married because you awakening that I'm a queen bee? Spell love message, shady. Okay. You want to marry this divine masculine now wants to get married because he going through an awakening. He see that I'm the queen bee. Or you was confident and secure in a love spell and a love message, but it was shady. That's why I don't miss you. Ha, I don't miss you. You wish. Now you got bad credit, you unemployed, you in debt, and this has you I'm unimpressed. This has you under pressure. You want to say you love me, but you was fake busy to this divine feminine. Remember, you ran from this family. Now you want to be having massive regrets because you having legal matters. Now you want to move on from this no strings and pop the question. I'm weak, okay? I am so done with you. If you ever see these messages, sir, I just want you to know you deserve a Grammy, a Emmy, a inauguration, because you know you can't get, what's that word? Ignition? What the fuck is that? I don't know what that is. Anywho, now because you found out that this baby wasn't yours, now you want to run. You feel like she was shady. She was a shady divine feminine. That's because she was a divine feminine in the reverse, sir. She was a karmic tie. Now you want to do some soul searching. What's boat, Holy Spirit? What's boat? Well, we got 2 for boat. So you took a boat to some toxic lifestyle. Now you miss me. Because the truth is being illuminated. How you was fake busy and you really loved me. You want to pop the question, but it's too late. Goodbye. I am fully tapped into my spiritual gifts. And now you want to cope with a karmic lesson? Karmic lesson, karmic ties. Shocking news. The truth is illuminated about your crackhead girlfriend, your psycho crazy ex. Now you want to run from this psycho crazy ex. This karmic tie. You feeling like shit because of a divine feminine that you ghosted. I am screaming. What's hidden? What's hidden, Holy Spirit? So what's hidden is that I'm the one who rejected this karmic lesson. Because it was a love-hate. And you would have had me at a police station. Because, ooh, baby, if you ever... I told you that. You wanted a baby. I said, I would never have a baby by you. You pissed me off now. I couldn't imagine being pregnant and you in and out, not answering the phone, texting you, calling you, you not answering. I'd be damned. When I say I wouldn't have needed to miss a period to book an appointment, baby. Because it was love, hate, and giving police station vibes. That's the secret you trying to keep. That's why you feel like shit. That's why you making fake accounts. Because you see me living in the moment and I blocked that ass. I ghosted that ass. I left you hanging because you backstabbed me. Now you going through a downward spiral because of a romance that you had with a psycho crazy ex that was shady, that did love spells on you or on me. Love spell to love message on a queen bee, a divine feminine. That's why y'all in debt. That's why you under pressure for this side hustle. You thought you would be happily single, but you really fucked up over me. That's why your ass getting readings, looking through memories, and getting bad news about your true colors. The true colors of this thug that wanted no strings. You thought this love child was your wish come true. You was gonna close a cycle and tell me you love me and marry me. Oh, now you want to close the cycle because you love me and you want to get married. You want to be a divine masculine now. You want to go round and round with me and mirror me. Can't do that, baby, because you having legal issues. That's why you need to move on, let go, and love you. You need to separate yourself. Nah, you're not going to be happy about this. But this phony trickster illusion fairy tale shit, this tracking me, whatever that you ashamed of. Or you was the one GPS tracking me and now you ashamed about this workplace love affair that you have feelings for. Now you want to run and have a family but you in massive regrets because we bumping heads, or you bumping heads with a sex addiction that sweet talked you. This karmic tie is getting some type of shocking news that you're turning your back. You dead in the situation because they was fake busy. Oh, because the baby wasn't your twin flames. Now you fed up, faking busy to this Jezebel. You being a jackass because now you know the truth. You want to pop the question, but it's too late, baby. Mama already said goodbye. Once again, I'm in my spiritual gifts, baby. 10 toes down. Now you want to cope? You thought I would mirror your coping mechanisms, your coping behaviors? Never. Never. And this got you under pressure? You wish that I had bad credit? You feeling like shit because you got legal matters? What's family, Holy Spirit? What's family? So because you can't pop the question and have a family with me, now you under pressure? Or this family is under pressure because you wasn't able to pop the question to me because you wasn't able to marry me? Okay. So now a family is under pressure because you wasn't able to pop the question for me. They find, or y'all finding out that my baby is not this twin flames. So I had seen a reading from her name used to be Olivia Leads with Love, but she going through a whole bunch of stuff and they blocked her page. I forget what her new page is called, but she has said how I forget what I was about to say. Oh, about how somebody seen my baby and they could tell that it wasn't your baby because it looks nothing like you. He looks just like his brothers. Like I said, if I had any inkling that it was your baby, it wouldn't have been a baby for long. It would not have been a baby for long. I promise you that. I promise. Right hand to God. Anywho, so this family is under pressure. Anxiety, decisions, time's running out. You can't pop the question. This baby, my baby, is not yours. Now you want to run from a family, or I ran from a family, or a family is running from you and ghosting you. Somebody having massive regrets. Somebody bumping heads. You sweet talked a sex addiction, a karmic tie that you romanced. Now you want to say goodbye and mirror a divine masculine. You wish you didn't agree to, or you wish you didn't want no strings with me. You thug you. Now you having a funeral for turning your back. And this is shocking news. You feel like shit because of these secrets, because of this bad credit, because of this divine feminine, because of this queen bee. You going through legal issues, and it's gonna be hella just round and round. And you ashamed that you decided to be a phony trickster causing illusions, living in a fairy tale? Because now you have some type of police issues with a workplace affair. You getting readings because you fucked up over me. I'm happily single. And your side hustle was to track me down, I'm getting. And now you not happy, soul searching. You just want to let go and be free from this love-hate relationship. but it's too late. You blocked yourself from living in the moment. These secret accounts is going to illuminate everything, how you was a jackass. Now you want to close the cycle. Tell me you love me. Get married and have a love child. Because this psycho crazy ex backstabbed you and left you hanging. Now you in your feelings about a Jezebel. Or you thought you was feeling this Jezebel. That's why you was fake and busy. But your true colors came out and this was bad news. Now you looking at memories fed up. You ashamed of a love message. They got you feeling like shit. So this is making me think of the messages that I posted on my TikTok series, my story time, of when you was faking like you was sick. Yeah, that's what it's giving. You ashamed about the messages. Divine masculine, no strings is bad news. It's bad news. What's intuition, Holy Spirit? What's intuition? So a family knows about a psycho crazy ex. You was just living in the moment. That's why you got blocked. Now you looking at memories of how it was a love-hate relationship and you not happy. That you backstabbed for a side job. Now you want to send a love message just so you can do love spells and be shady. The fact that I'm spiritual is bad news because I can see all your true colors. You was faking busy to a queen bee. You wanted no strings, but it's too late. And now you ashamed. So this legal matter says divorce, property, criminal paternity, child support, traffic tickets. You ashamed of some legal matters. This round and round that you on, this merry-go-round that you on, this roller coaster, got you feeling like shit. And you shocked that you gonna die. Your secret accounts is being illuminated, sir. Everybody knows you a jackass. You thug, you. You can't say goodbye to this. Now you want to say goodbye to a Jezebel that you was going round and round with. You in your feelings about this Jezebel? Because she bad news. Ooh-wee. She got you feeling like shit. You trying to cope. She tracking you? Or somebody tracking you because they know you was a trickster. And you ashamed. Ooh-wee. What's a fair, Holy Spirit? What's a fair? Ooh. So this psycho crazy ex is who you was in an affair with, and somebody is having a funeral because they can't make any more secret accounts. So now somebody is fed up and in regret. Somebody is fed up. You fed up with my spiritual gifts? I'm cracking up. You trying to cope because you in massive regrets? You bumping heads with the police station? You looking at memories, or you remembering how you wanted no strings? With this wish that you turned your back on? I'm happily single, and this Jezebel is getting bad news. Everybody sees their true colors. Now they trying to fake busy because everybody know they was a trickster. These illusions got you in your feelings, or you thought these illusions would have me in my feelings, and that I wouldn't be spiritual. But I ran from that ass. I ran from that ass. So now you tracking a family, trying to mirror something. What they trying to mirror? Trying to mirror me. You trying to mirror me. That bad news, baby. That bad news. It's giving me barking up the wrong tree. This side hustle was bad news. Everybody see your true colors. What's perversion, Holy Spirit? What's perversion? So the secret is, you couldn't go round and round with me. You couldn't go round with me. Why is that under perversion, though? It's a sweet talk your way. So you can't go round and round with me. You can't sweet talk your way back to me. You can't sweet talk a divine masculine. Ooh, you can't sweet talk a divine masculine about a queen bee. Because we mirroring each other. You need to close that cycle. You need to close that cycle. And you ashamed, you guilty. It's too late. You ashamed that it's too late to be a divine masculine. Aww. Aww. Everybody see your true colors. A family of a divine masculine see your true colors. That you did spells for love. And they not happy. They not happy. This reminded me of that read where your mom found out that you lied, that I was a Jezebel, or somebody not happy with a Jezebel because they was doing spell work. Now somebody feeling like shit. A Jezebel is feeling like shit because of divine feminine. Because they had a sex addiction to a divine feminine. That was the side hustle. So this brings me to when you asked me if I did threesomes. And I was like, fuck no. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm like, I don't share. I keep on telling you I don't share. And you keep on ignoring me. You're like, okay. Which I wasn't even getting hype. I was just offended. Because what? You're like, okay, calm down. I was just asking. So she wanted me too? Or she wanted me and sent you on this job? Yeah, your side hustle was supposed to be a family with me. You tried to sweet talk me. And you was supposed to marry me. That was the side hustle. You was supposed to marry this divine feminine. That was the side hustle. Your workplace love affair was a karmic tie. So the person you worked with, y'all came up with this plan together. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. And the truth is coming out. The truth is being illuminated about this workplace love affair. Workplace affair. Yeah, it's gonna be bad news, baby. It's gonna be bad news. The truth is gonna be bad news. How this was y'all sex addiction, or you in this workplace affair had a sex addiction. Now you want to turn your back because everybody sees your true colors, or you want to turn your back and show your true colors because you fed up. Because you fed up. We got take care, a heart, and chill, stop, offline, take a break, chill once again, shady. You fed up with being shady. You fed up with being shady? Because you getting bad news? Because you getting bad news about a side hustle? What's caregivers, Holy Spirit? Okay. So, love child and backstab. Caregiver. So this is giving me you backstabbed the earth angel, a love child, a divine being. You backstabbed a divine being. I'm a caregiver and you backstabbed me. And that was the accident. Oh, that was the accident. Yeah, because I'm spiritual. And I was just living in the moment, minding my own business, developing my spiritual gifts. I don't know why I seen this and I seen fucked you over. Fucked up over you, over a love-hating relationship. This divine masculine is now looking at memories and the spell love, the love spell he did with a karmic tie to make me be in romance with him. That was the side hustle. Now they're getting bad news because I'm happily single. Me, this divine feminine, and they got bad credit. Your love message was blocked. Now you want to be in separation. You want to let go and get married. But once again, you just trying to be a phony trickster that casts illusions and spins fairy tales to this queen bee. You want to close the cycle with a Jezebel. You want to ghost them. And you want to mirror me. You want to mirror the truth. But you a jackass. You just fed up that a twin flame left you hanging. But remember, you wanted no strings. Now you want to be ashamed because of some legal matters. It's too late. Once again, you bumping heads with the police station. And you trying to run. My spirituality is the truth. This thug is being illuminated. The love spells they did. The tracking they did. Now you feeling like shit. What's accident, Holy Spirit? Spiritual gifts. This was an accident because I have spiritual gifts. Now you want to close the cycle with this workplace affair, this love and hate relationship because you fucked up over me. I'm living in the moment and you feeling like shit, getting some shocking news about the love spell a karmic tie did on you for romance, for a side hustle. That's bad news. But it's too late to close this cycle. Ooh, sounds like y'all bound together. You want to turn your back? You, divine masculine in reverse, you want to turn your back because y'all bumping heads? You want to say goodbye because y'all bumping heads? Goodbye to this karmic tie because you bumping heads. Because this karmic tie got legal matters and you see they true colors. This side hustle with this karmic tie, everybody know the truth about it. It's being illuminated. What's neighborhood, Holy Spirit? What's neighborhood? Turning your back. Now you want to turn your back on the neighborhood because of some accident that you caused to a divine caregiver. You turning your back on this. So was you saying my baby was yours? You turning your back on this fake news? Left you hanging, no closure, no contact, left on red. You turning your back on some fake news because a family left you hanging? Oh, you turning your back on fake news. Oh, you turning your back on ever having a baby with me because you left me hanging, remember? You left me hanging, remember? Now you ashamed because you wanted no strings and I blocked your ass and said goodbye to this love-hate relationship because you was fake and busy. Now you not happy because I was your wish fulfillment. You thought this side hustle was your wish, but you finding out the true colors about behind that too, and you ashamed about a wish. You ashamed how things is being illuminated. You ashamed about the love spells. You ashamed about what you did to this divine feminine. The love spells you put on her to have legal matters. You did this with that third party, that workplace love affair. Y'all wanted me to have bad credit. You was suspecting for this love message to have me fucked up over you? What's homicide, Holy Spirit, wish? So the homicide was the false narrative that you was wishing on me. You tried to sweet talk me. You was fake and busy. Now you not happy because everybody know that you was a phony trickster. Now you want to be ashamed about a family you was supposed to have with a twin flame that you left hanging because you thought you got somebody pregnant that was doing spell work on you. This workplace love affair. Now y'all going through legal issues and you got bad credit. Yes. This sex fix sweet talk and did love magic on you, or sex magic, or whatever. You wanted no, that's why you wanted no strings with this divine. I am, when I say weak, this Jezebels who did this. They didn't know you was gonna be fucked up over me. They thought that they would be able, she thought that she would be able to mirror me. But she was a karmic. That's why she did spell work for you to close out a cycle with me. I ain't making it up. I ain't making it up. Because she knew you was my divine masculine. That's why her true colors came busting to the surface like that. Now somebody ashamed. She was ashamed that I was a divine feminine. That's why she was trying to cope. And wanted you to give me a no strings attached relationship. Yeah, that's what she did. That's what she did. That is diabolical. Whoever you are, little crackhead, funky pussy bitch, you are diabolical. What's the gift, Holy Spirit? What's the gift? Shady. True colors popping out. Running. Illumination.